Many weeks ago, when the rankings first came out, 1 through 12, I started picking out who I thought would win each and every game. I'm happy to say as we enter the championship game, I have not been wrong yet. And that's unusual for me because I was in the lower third of my high school class. But the fact is, I thought weeks ago that the two best teams that would meet, looking at the bracketing, was Ohio State and Notre Dame. This should be a classic matchup, and it's for the national championship. One thing for sure, to finish second in the country is not a great accomplishment. Trust me, finish second quite often. However, a couple weeks later, you look back and you say, boy, what a great accomplishment we had to finish second. But the night of the championship, there will only be one winner. The best football team in the country is Ohio State. They have a great coaching staff. I think their defense coordinator is outstanding, and Chip Kelly's done a good job with the offense, and Coach Day does not get the credit he should deserve for the tremendous accomplishments he's had. However, they have the highest paid NIL. They have a great team. They're very talented on offense and defense. The list goes on and on. But I believe the University of Notre Dame will prevail in this football game. Not because we have the best football team, but I think we have the best culture. Culture will beat talent each and every time. I think that Ohio State has great quarterback, great receivers, but if we have them sitting on the bench, they can't do much damage to us. How do we have that happen? We got to be able to run the football. The old cheer, 1st and 10, do it again, has great meaning in this football game. Notre Dame just has to be very, very patient, play their own game, and don't try to impress anybody. Let's just get a 1st and 10. Next thing you know, you'll be in the fourth quarter. It'll be a very close game. Ohio State's not used to being in a real close football game. Notre Dame is, and I think if Notre Dame would just stay with their belief, they will find a way to win. We can run the football. I think Love is outstanding. Our quarterback has been brilliant as a runner. And the list goes on and on. We have a great offensive line, but we have the best defense in the country. Ohio State has a great defense also, but I don't think it's as good as the University of Notre Dame. Our secondary is absolutely outstanding. And I would say to each secondary player, the receivers from Ohio State are going to go very high in the draft. Every pro team is going to look at this film. Now, if you want to help yourself in the draft, you get in there and you watch a film. You learn everything you can about the receivers, and you have a chance to help yourself tremendously in the draft. You challenge your defensive back. But let's just get a 1st and 10. And the main thing about this, I think Coach Marcus Freeman understands this well. He doesn't need any help from me or anybody else. He's a great coach. He's done a tremendous job. He loves Notre Dame, and Notre Dame loves Marcus Freeman. But let's not win the game. Let's make sure that we don't lose it. Why does Penn State have difficulty winning a real close game? Because they try to win it, and they end up beating themselves. For example, Notre Dame playing Penn State, the score's tied less than a minute to go, and Penn State throws an interception inside their 30-yard line with less than a minute to go. That's a case of trying to beat the University of Notre Dame, and they end up beating themselves. It happens on a regular basis. So let's just go play our game. Understand it's going to go down for 60 minutes. Let's not look at the scoreboard. Let's play the best we can, play it for one another. And that is the key in this football game. If Notre Dame will play this for each other, the team will come together and they will encourage one another. They'll find a way to win. So you remember me telling you this. Notre Dame wins this football game by 3. But it's going to be a great game. I'm convinced of that. Good luck to you. Thanks for watching me over all these weeks. I've been right so far. I hope I'm right this time. But people think I'm anti-Ohio State. Nothing could be further from the truth. I was raised in the state of Ohio. I went to college at Kent State in Ohio. Our motto, we can't read, we can't write, but we are Kent State. I coached at Ohio State under Woody Hayes. We won the national championship. There's no coach that's had a greater influence on my philosophy and my belief as a coach than Woody Hayes. So I love Ohio State. It's just that they have a statue of me at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a very special place. As I would say to our team all the time, remember, man, we're Notre Dame and they ain't. And I use the word ain't for emphasis, not to illustrate the caliber of education I received at Kent State University. So thank you for watching me. Let's hope I'm right.